Not guilty, Your Honor. Not guilty.
Your Honor, this is absurd. Please. There was a deal in place for the defendant contingent upon a guilty plea.
I told you Tay would walk in here and get Todd to change his plea.
He knows what he did was wrong, doesn't he? He knows he's guilty.
I am not guilty, Your Honor. I did not rape Marty Saybrook. Not this time.
Order! Mr. Manning, I just read a laundry list of charges against you.
My client pleads not guilty to everyone.
Procedure,
Just
Your
a minute,
Honor.
Ms. Hannon. Is your client aware that any deal he made prior to changing his plea is now null and void?
He is.
Well, I would like to hear him say that, Mr. Manning.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
So be it. A plea of not guilty is hereby entered.
Is he really changing his plea?
It appears so.
What happens now?
Unfortunately, we go to trial.
I have to testify?
I'm very sorry.
What about Todd?
Him? I rip him limb from limb.
You did the right thing, Todd.
Nora looks pretty pissed.
Wait till you see her face when you get bail. I'll have you out of here before you know it.
We will proceed now with the question of bail. Now, I remind counsel that in order to be released from custody, the defendant must demonstrate that he will appear in court at the appointed time, that he will not flee the jurisdiction, and that he poses no threat to the community.
Yeah, that's right. That's Todd in a nutshell.
Need I remind those seated in the gallery to please refrain from comments? Good. Ms. Hannon.
Yes, Your Honor. Before I make my request regarding bail for the defendant, I'd like to offer some, well, these supportive documents, please. Given the breadth and scope of this information, the people request remand, Your Honor.
What?
Yes, the people request that Todd Manning be held without bail.
Your Honor, the defense is ready to make its request for bail. Unfortunately, I haven't viewed D.A. Hannon's greatest hits.
Don't try my patience, Ms. Delgado.
I'm simply trying to explain that whatever documents the DA has dredged up are irrelevant and dated. My client is no threat to society.
This is not ancient history, Your Honor. There is a restraining order currently in place against Mr. Manning.
That hardly proves he's a threat to society.
Not just to his children.
Proving he has a reason to stay in the area is not a flight risk.
He was planning on leaving the state with the woman he was holding hostage.
I'm sorry, was that proven?
I found him myself trying to escape from the hospital.
Uh-huh. Where a gunshot was heard.
A single gunshot. The incident was contained and no patients were evacuated.
The victim of the gunshot was, I believe, Mr. Manning's daughter's doctor. Maybe he was trying to help?
Oh, please!
Or I won't remind you again. Now, counsel, approach.
Listen to her. Talking about Todd as if he's some great father, as if she knows. It's her job, isn't it? He paid her $5 million to take Starr away from me before. I'm just saying she seems like a good lawyer. Yeah. If she is, I think that's the problem. I don't know what I'll do if Todd gets off.